New York City is the greatest city in the world. Culturally rich, ethnically diverse, it is a true melting pot where traditions and trends are created. People move here from all over the world to follow their dreams. From the tip of Staten Island to the top of the Bronx and everywhere in between, you will find entrepreneurs on every street corner. These are their New York stories. Beatrice, I've heard about you for a long time from Rosemary, so I'm
great to see you, Jill.
Great to see you. Thanks for having us. I guess, you know, one of the things that fascinated me is that you came to this business
by chance.
By chance.
By coincidence. I was never a cook. I never did food shop. I was what do we say in Italy, woman in career. I was with an accounting firm, an international accounting firm, and by chance, 15 years ago, a big concern from Italy asked me to open this business. And so originally we were an idea of an Italian company that was supposed, and we were supposed to build a big Italian portal in the United States, everything Italian in the United States. And we said, okay, let's start with food, artisanal food. Coincidentally, after 2 years, our Italian partners decided that it was not a good time for them to be involved in this business.
In some ways, this is like total second career for you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
yeah,
you were
completely different. Just a
corporate
jump
accountant.
in the unknown. Yeah.
And you travel to Italy, you shared with me, 4 times a year.
Yeah,
and
3, 4, depending on the situations and what I have to do in Italy. And
they're buying trips or?
Oh, they're everything. They're buying trips, meeting friends in food, who make us aware and updated with what's happening there in the food business in Italy. Producers, you know, I mean, people change. These are companies that are based on families and individuals. Mm-hmm. We are focused in small families, handmade, everything handmade products.
But it's entrepreneurs doing business with entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say? And
yeah, you know, because we need to know what these products are about, how they are made, how you use them. Gustiamo means let's taste together. Let's
assume nothing.
Learn. What is the difference between a pasta that is dried in natural air instead of the big, powerful electric ovens? Why? Why is it better?
Well, how do you, when you talk about relationships and you talk about how hard you work at them on both sides, from a supplier-vendor relationship, how does that translate to your customers? I mean, what do you take?
Yeah, the same.
The same.
So we have our relationship with our customers I think is a great relationship.
And tell me who your customers are.
We sell to the general public with our website, gustiamo.com, and we sell to chefs in New York, Brooklyn.
It's not only about your company and your employees' livelihood, but it's the livelihood of everyone that your company touches.
Yeah, and actually we are kind of even bolder. Since we represent the real Italian farmers, the real producer of extra virgin olive oil, those who have the trees, those who have the tomato plants, those who have a little factory where they dry the pasta. We represent these real people, and these real people are helping our country to be as beautiful as it has always been. If these people are not remunerated properly, these real people, these real farmers, they will no longer protect our land, our bel paese. They will leave, as many farmers are leaving because of the competition. So we kind of, when I said we are getting bolder, we want to, by doing what we do, we think we feel good that we are also protecting our land.
So let me ask, I want to, if I can, why the Bronx? How'd you come here?
I happen to know the landlord.
Okay.
So that's, again, a relationship. I'm a person that I really have to have a relationship with our freight forwarders, our tax accountant. So I need to trust people.
Sure.
And so it was good that this landlord was an acquaintance, not a friend. But, and so I came to see the place. which at the beginning was this room only, and I thought it was perfect. And then we expanded. Luckily, the space became available at warehouses adjacent to us. We got it. Indeed, we are in the Bronx, and it's interesting being here.
I think the Bronx is on fire. I mean, we've been shooting all over. It's incredible to me.
I am a big believer that you do whatever you can do with the people that you have, and so it was little by little. Now, I mean, and we grew. We had some problems. We had some distractions. We grew again.
Tell me about that, because I think that that's a really, you know, one of the things when Ro was telling me about your business was kind of your resiliency, your perseverance, your dedication, kind of your dogged approach to just pushing through it.
It's a very hard business. So the challenges are to find the people who could share the same passion, because it's very hard. I mean, the sacrifice mean here is you freeze to death in the wintertime here in this area. The products are over there, but here is not. We don't have the money, so you really you have to always keep thinking out of the box, and you like it because it's like it's a challenge. It's really it keeps you active. I mean, it's like so no waste, no. Try not to spend too much. Why do you have to replace something that might be repaired? But going back to the food, you would not. So it's the challenge is to find the people who can grow with you with a certain vision. You know, support you, or we support each other. Learn about the products, defend our mission, our.
So do you, when I like what you're talking about in terms of finding people that share that same passion.
Right.
Was there a time, or have there been times when you've just felt, I just can't do it, you know, or that you just kind of throw your hands up and say, maybe after 9/11 or Sandy, or I don't know if you know, different crossroads where, you know, capital is never an issue.
No.
You always have pushed through.
There's always been something that made me continue.
So what's the best part of owning your own business for you?
The passion. Really, it's that you do what you want to do. And it's a lot of fun. It is, and working with my colleagues, and it's just a big pleasure. It's like we push ourselves higher and higher, and you can do better, more interesting things, more daring things if you're supported. It's great. So it's a great feeling. And
if you could wave a magic wand, and I wish I had for my business. I wish I could really grow. Soundly? Exactly. We are trying to understand what is next, or what is more. Not next that we want to leave this. We like this. This is our passion, our vision. I mean, vision of representing these really good people from Italy. It's what we want to do. Do you think if you hadn't had your first career that this would have been as attainable? Or was that the core? Did you have to grow up in what you did? It was important. It was important. What was important was the discipline that you have in a corporation, and I wouldn't say the financial wisdom, because I'm certainly not, but the idea that if you make a commitment, you have to respect the commitment. You have to deliver. You have an incredible roster of very iconic, well-regarded, extraordinary chefs. How did you connect with them? How did you build your relationships with them? I think that it's all word of mouth, first of all. Most importantly, when all these iconic chefs, or these curious chefs, they all go to Italy. Celebrity chefs, right? Celebrity chefs, they all go to Italy, and they eat in their favorite restaurants in Italy. And they see that these restaurants use products that are made in Italy and not made for the American market. And they ask
the chef, their friend in Italy. Where do you buy this? What is the farm that makes this? What is the producer who makes these fantastic anchovies or whatever? And they come here and they see that we sell them. So we never sold products that are made for the United States. We sell the same ingredients that an Italian fantastic chef would use in their kitchen. So not a lower product for this country.
And you know, it's when I was coming and I put in my GPS the address and I wasn't quite sure, and I kind of was looking in and I thought, oh my God, look at this amazing artwork. And I realized
it's us.
It was you.
Yeah.
And so this is an amazing community project. Tell me a little bit about
That's
this.
fantastic. It's our connections with the Bronx and the South Bronx and the artists, the community of artists here. So we are here, and the warehouse sits in a courtyard. And all the walls around us were all bleak, you know, desolated. I met a graffiti artist who was painting a wall 2 blocks from here. It just stopped. And her name is Catlina or Lady K Fever.
Oh, I like that.
She came here and she saw the property and she said, wow, you have lots of walls. You know, for the graffiti artists to have a wall, you are really powerful. I mean, it's important because that's where you express yourself. You need an outside wall. And so she said that she knows all the best, most famous graffiti artists in the Bronx, and actually they came also from elsewhere. And we started to paint around Gustiamo and in the front wall of Gustiamo.
Well, you've been very generous with your time, and I have one last question. Through this journey, what has surprised you the most that you've learned about yourself in developing Gustiamo?
The stamina, the strength, the energy that you have when you do something that you really like. And then also that when you are supported by the right people, how far you can go.
It's beautiful.
Ciao, benvenuti a Gustiamo. Io sono Beatrice Ughi e questa è la mia New York Story.